good podcast people, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. We are on episode 7. Lucky number 7, man. So you know I had to pull out my boy, man, a big special one. We going up and up and up with each of our guests, guys. So go ahead and introduce yourself, buddy.
What's good, y'all? I'm OG Gusher. I don't know what to say. I'm a content creator on multiple platforms, on all platforms you can think about. That's it.
So which platform do you mainly focus on, bro?
Um, Mainly I focus on all platforms and growth on all platforms. To be honest, like if you ask any of the people that's in my group right now, you're gonna hear them say like, "Oh, this nigga never focused on just one platform." Like the reason why I don't focus on one platform
Hmm.
The reason why I don't focus on one platform is because you don't want to put your all your eggs in one basket
Okay.
because you could lose that shit. It's easy to lose that shit.
Yeah.
So say you get 10K on Instagram, you happy. All the people that's following you on Instagram, they lit and they what's it called? They engage with you, right?
Okay.
There's people that look at that shit, right? There's people that look at your engagements, see people that coming back to your page just to look at your posts, and they want that engagement. So what they're gonna do is take that shit away from you. You know what I'm saying? That's what hackers look at.
Okay, so
You feel me?
all right, so that's good. I didn't know that that's like a thing, a hacker thing. So let's get into more of that later. Right now, I just want to know, like, what kind of channel is your channel? What what do you do on your channel? You feel me? Like what's your main focus on, like, building your platform? Just tell people who you are, bro. Like, what you do on your channel and shit.
What I do on my channel is mostly gaming.
Hmm.
I'm a gaming video content creator. I'm trying to branch out. I was thinking about actually starting another channel on YouTube, like as in like going outside and trying new things,
Oh, you
because I'm
want to do
trying to lose
IRL
weight.
content?
Yeah. So what I was thinking about, like I was about to take up MMA and stuff
Ooh,
like that.
yeah.
So with that being said, I can do workout videos. I can go outside. I can show people my workout regimen. I could go to the fucking boxing clubs and shit like that. You feel me? Like that would be lit content to me. Like I feel like that would be lit. Like having people see what's going on in my daily life,
Yeah.
even if I'm not doing shit. Like say I'm sleeping and some shit like that, they can see that. You know what I'm saying? That shit is lit to me.
I feel you. I
You
feel
feel
you.
me?
And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been seeing on Twitch a lot of people doing that. Like, the IRL content, the workout videos, the. I see people sleep on Twitch. So I mean, you could definitely transition to that, bro. You feel me? People donate money just to fucking sleep. So you
Yeah,
know.
facts.
But so just to give everybody a little intro on, like, how we met and shit, right? It was funny. We met in a job interview. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Yo, like it was in the interview. I remember that shit. Top of the rock. That's one of the best jobs I had. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was lit job. I'm not gonna lie, it was lit job.
Yeah, it was.
You feel
It
me?
that was.
And I remember, right, we was in the interview process. They was going around and shit to ask people who it was, and he went before me. And in my mind, thinking, I'm like, yeah, I'm already have a little establishment. I have a couple hundred followers. So I can say, like, I'm a little streamer. Going into that, and then my boy said, yo, I stream. I'm on YouTube. Yo, my face lit up. I was like, I looked at him so fast, like, word. Yo, I couldn't, like, we in an interview, so I couldn't, like, go crazy after right there. But so then, I said the same thing, and then afterwards, got his contact info. We lift up, and we play our first game on Black Ops 4. Blackout. Remember that shit?
Yeah,
Remember that
yeah,
shit?
yeah, yeah, bro. Blackout, that shit. I will always I always reminisce to that game. Even if people don't like that game or didn't like the BR in that game, like you gotta give its
Thank you.
fucking props. You feel me? That shit is fire. That shit is
Like,
lit.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like those, like I'm not gonna lie, I missed those. Those Blackout 4 days was great. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie,
that shit
going
was
crazy,
fun.
going on 3, 4, 5 win streaks is going crazy. I remember that shit, man. That shit was funny. And I also remember. So now, okay, so now you went from, right, you went from doing Blackout to
Yeah,
Apex, right?
yeah.
What made you want to play Apex?
I didn't want to.
You didn't?
That's I didn't want to. I dead ass didn't, bro. Like when all right. So the people that got me into Blackout, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't fuck with them no more.
Okay.
But some people I do fuck with.
Yeah.
But they was like, yo, Black Ops 4 is a dying game. I knew it was dying.
Yeah.
Nobody was playing Black Ops 4 no more. They was moving on to Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare just
Warzone and
came
shit.
out.
Yeah.
Apex Legends like been out since season 1, you know what I'm saying? and it was like season 4 when I first tried it,
Mm-hmm.
and that shit was ass to me. I was like, yo, bro, these niggas will not die in this shit. Like, you feel me? Like, I did not want to play that shit. It was a large skill gap.
Yeah.
And Black Ops 4, look, I'm gonna tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
On Call of Duty, you see all these people playing Call of Duty and becoming content creators on Call of Duty because it's the easiest game to get content. You have death comms,
Uh-huh.
right? You got death comms is one. You could post that on TikTok and go viral, right? You can make a class with your gun that will be extremely OP and post that on TikTok and get some
I
views,
see a lot of
right?
those. A lot of those.
Exactly. Like there's multiple things that you could do on Apex Legends. It comes down to skill. It comes down to fucking knowing your placement. It comes down to knowing your rank. It comes down to knowing your competition. Like you feel
Okay.
me? You got to take all that shit into factor. When in Call of Duty, you could just turn your brain off. You feel me? You can
Yeah.
essentially turn your brain off and just point and shoot.
But I mean, okay, so I have a lot of friends who play Apex, right? Because I have a friend who, shout out to my boy Yagi, or Sakai now, I think his name is, but he's a predator. He's one
You
of the
said you said Mr.
no,
Miyagi.
no, no, no. His name is like Save Yagi or some shit like that. But he hit Predator. He was like one of the first to hit Predator in the world on Apex,
Yeah.
and then got banned the same day. Shit was crazy. They banned him for 2 months that same day. Yo, that shit was
What,
crazy.
they thought he was cheating?
Yeah, they thought he was cheating, and he sat there grinding for hours, bro, just grinding, right? And he always
Yeah.
tells me to, to try to play Apex, but I'm not gonna lie, I try to get into it. Like I said, it's skill based, so I'm not really that good at shooting games. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have fun with it. You feel me? But but the way he plays, bro, is like he says it's so skilled. You have to be good at the game. You have to you gotta learn when to hide, learn when to push, when to not be. And I'm the kind of
Exactly.
guy from Call of Duty where I just want to go in there and shoot it, like so.
Exactly. Like you coming off a day from like this is why Call of Duty is so fucking entertaining, right?
Yeah.
The reason why Call of Duty is so entertaining is because when you're coming home from work, you don't want to fucking lose. Like,
Yes.
you know what
Yes.
I'm saying? Like, you coming home from work, I already lost at work. You know what I'm feeling?
You
You,
feel
you
me?
get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, I
they could spend the
lost
whole
at
day
work.
losing this
I
shit.
want to come home and bust y'all niggas ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you come home from work, you get those 5 wins. You feel good about yourself. You could go to sleep, wake up the next day, and play some more Call of Duty.
Yeah, and that
And
day you'll probably
Apex
lose,
Legends,
but yesterday you got that win, so you feel great. You feel me?
exactly. But in Apex Legends, you come home from work, you lost at work, you coming home from work, you gonna lose here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gonna lose here till you learn how to do it right. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with your man's 100%. You
Okay,
gotta learn when to fight. You gotta learn when to hide and all that shit.
so let me
You know what I'm
ask you something
saying?
about Apex, right? Okay, so why don't you think there's more of like a competitive field for Apex? Because there's COD World Leagues, there's COD things, but I've never seen like an Apex competitive tournament. You know?
You haven't seen it?
Nah, I haven't. I mean, not like a big one to the point where I've seen some where it's like Nick Merckx do a tournament. I've seen them, but I haven't seen like an actual like world stage to the point where it's like really competitive.
Oh,
It,
you mean LAN?
I
Like
think
when they get together?
yeah, like some shit like that.
Yeah. They used to have LAN tournaments,
Word.
and they stopped. Yeah, they stopped doing LAN tournaments because COVID. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? COVID hit and they couldn't do no LAN tournaments no more, so they started doing them shits online. They're about to do another LAN tournament. They're about to do another LAN tournament, I think, coming either next month
Mm.
or yeah, the start of next month. Probably like in a couple of days, they doing another LAN tournament.
You
So
gonna
you
be in
should
it?
tune into that. Me? No.
Hey.
I don't gotta like this is the thing, bro.
Mhm.
In the Apex, another thing is you're gonna lose a lot of friends, bro.
Oh, it's one
I,
of
I
those. Okay.
lost I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of friends. I gained a lot of enemies.
That
All that shit.
word.
Facts, bro. Facts. And unless you are pred and shit like that, you solidify your name,
Yeah.
niggas not gonna really fuck with you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I
And
feel you.
if you're a lit content creator, then they'll fuck with you.
Yeah.
It's basically two different spectrums. If you're a pred, they'll fuck with you. If you're a lit content creator, they'll fuck
But
with
there's
you.
no in
But
between type shit. You feel me?
if you're in between, nah, man,
I feel you.
it's nothing like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like usually solo all the time.
Mhm.
due to my attitude. I'm not even gonna say, oh, it's because I'm not good at the game or
I know you good
I'm
at
a
the game
bad
and shit.
content creator. I'm good at the game and I'm a good content
Yeah,
creator.
that's what I'm.
But
Yeah.
when people team up with me, I expect something from them.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? I expect teamwork. I expect them to listen to me because I like to play IGL. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? In game leader.
Yeah.
I like to play in game leader, and when people don't listen or when we not coming up with decisions together, that shit gets me frustrated. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
And
you.
I be hot. So I tend to solo queue a lot. I tend to solo queue a lot. I don't fuck with the same people I used to fuck with too.
So you did hit Predator though, right?
No, I hit Masters multiple times. I was trying to hit Pred this season, but I didn't get
But
to.
but shit,
I didn't
Masters is
have
still
a
impressive.
team to fuck with.
So
Huh?
okay, so Masters by yourself is still impressive, right? So imagine if you had like a consistent team. So in my eyes, that makes you like up there in niceness. Because if you going it's going with randoms, you feel me? Like it's like
Yeah.
compared to 2K. You know, if you go into the rec with randoms and you fucking sit there and become legend, you nice as hell. So if you sitting there, you like going by yourself playing with randoms and shit, hitting Masters and shit, that's impressive, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, I just had this conversation yesterday, bro. I was like, yeah, is solo queuing equivalent to people teaming up and making Pred? Like if you solo queue the Pred and you have these people that will make a whole three stack just to reach Pred, are
Yes.
you essentially better than that one team that made Pred?
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
in my head, like
Like in my
yeah,
eyes, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, because you're doing it by yourself. You're not sitting there communicating. I mean, you probably have some games where they go in game chat and talk, but most of the time you're by
yeah,
yourself. You feel me? You probably just picking random shit and they
exactly.
following you. So you feel me? So I get that.
Exactly.
You know?
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, it takes more skill to adapt to the team you're playing with. Like, you got to adapt each game because it's a different team each game.
Yes.
You're not going to be with the same team each game. That'll be lit, but you're
Yeah.
not with the same team each game. You got to adapt to a different play style. This team would like to push everything.
Mhm.
So you got to push niggas' wig back. This game, I'm going to sit in a building all day.
Yeah.
And then we going to win last circle. Like,
Mm.
sometimes like especially in Kings Can, that shit fucking sucks. Not sitting in building, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
if you have a team that will push everything, you're gonna die. Like top 10. Bro, the map is so small and compact,
Mhm.
you're gonna have people fucking rushing you from left and right as soon as you shoot a bullet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So, and let's stay on the topic of gaming, right? Okay. Do you want to branch out to any other games? Like, do you have any other games in mind that you want to like sit there and focus on, or is it just straight Apex right now?
As in what, like
Like,
as in streaming?
yeah, as in streaming, any game that you want to sit there and like take like serious streaming. Because right now, I only see you stream Apex, and then you probably shoot some anime nights, here and there. But I any game that you want to focus on besides Apex.
As of right now, no. And the reason why is because I see a lot of growth and I see a lot in my growth right now.
Yeah.
And I want to take advantage of that growth and put it somewhere else. So
Hmm.
on my YouTube channel, I'll play different battle royales. I'll play different video games like scary horror games and shit like that.
Mm.
And I'll take those. You see how much views I get on my streams, right?
Yeah.
I'll take those views in my stream, or at least some of those views in my
Hmm.
stream, and I'll promote my YouTube channel. I'll be like, yo, if you guys want to see me play other games instead of Apex, oh, y'all see I'm good at
Oh,
Apex. Y'all
okay.
want to see other games? Go to my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to be
Yeah.
more entertained? Go to my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, so
I
that's a
feel
good
like
way to
that's what
like
it's
split
about.
it. It's a good way to split it. You feel me? So
Yeah.
and this is a good little transition to get into it, right? Because I was gonna ask you, because I mean you having a conversation offline, but off the pod, but it was like more of like you pretty much up there, bro. Like you got a nice solid following, you got a nice supporter thing, right? So how was it getting that supporter button? What was it first like, seeing that? Oh yeah, I finally got that and getting that first supporter type shit.
Um, it wasn't essentially about getting the supporters, to
Hmm.
be honest. Like at first I wasn't in it for the money.
Yeah, of course not.
Like
I mean, you're just doing it because
when
you
I
love.
started streaming, like realistically, we all got to think about the money. But when I started streaming, I did it for fun.
Yeah.
Like when I started doing it, I was like, "Yo, I want to gain friends." Like you could go back to my first stream.
Hmm.
When people was asking me, "What is your goals for streaming?" I said, "I want to gain friends across the world." You feel
Yeah.
me? Like I want people in France fucking with me. I want people in and Italy fucking with me. I think that's the same shit.
Mm-hmm. No, 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 no.
Oh,
It's a little more. It's a little. It's a little. You good? You good? You
yeah. Nigga, all I know is the Bronx and Brooklyn, so fuck it. I'm trying to get friends across the world. That's all I was trying to do. And at the end of the day, like I had to start thinking about the money because I had huge financial problems. I
mm-hmm.
was down, like I was negative all the fucking time in my bank account. I didn't have like I don't know how to explain it to
I
you,
mean,
bro.
shit.
Like this shit,
Life be hard, bro. So I feel you on that, bro. Yeah, I feel
this
you.
shit, this shit was tough, bro. Like I quit and top of the rock, right?
Yeah.
I was making enough money on my stream to hold myself
Okay.
down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I became a full time content creator at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Like when COVID, like before COVID started, like a month or two before COVID started,
Yeah.
they fired me from Top of the Rock.
Uh.
So I'm like, fuck it. I'll become a full time content creator.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you start seeing like when you start putting yourself in that element, you're gonna see like how cut and dry it is. You feel
Yes,
me?
bro. Yes.
Like when you start putting your all into that one thing that people don't believe in, you're gonna start seeing crazy things from people. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I want these people to support me. I want this to be my forever group. You know what I'm saying? And I lost so many people. I
Yes,
lost so
bro.
many friends. I had snakes in the grass. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit, bro. And the
Like.
people I fuck with now is the people I've been fucking with for a long time.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like Sandy, that's my girl. That's
yeah.
my girl now. But before she was in the she was in my streams fucking with me, right?
Oh, word. That's real shit. Shout out to Sadie. That's real shit.
My
Real shit.
boy, my boy Joseph Don Julio got it. Yo, that nigga's a real nigga. Like, like for real, I gotta give it to that nigga, bro. Like I can't stop fucking with that nigga. No
I feel
homo.
you. I feel you.
You feel me? Like that sounds crazy. Because
Nah,
I can't
nah,
stop.
nah, nah.
I
Fuck
can't,
that. Fuck that. I don't.
can't
Nah.
stop
Wait,
fucking with that nigga.
nah. Nah. I don't want to hear nothing. Right now, friendships is important. My fucking best friend just left, so I feel you, nigga. That shit's important.
Bro, like this nigga Joseph Don Julio, um, Sandy TV Gaming,
Mm-hmm.
Huskies Hyper. Who else? I got Black King Keelan,
I think I seen you
and
stream with him before. That name sounds familiar. That name
yeah, that
sounds
nigga
familiar.
he's hilarious. That nigga's funny. That all right. So and I think that's it. Who else?
So
Oh,
okay,
my boy for real. My
okay,
boy for real.
all right. So
But that's
now, what's your funniest stream story? Because I know you got a couple. I know you got a couple.
what you mean? Like,
Like you want like that funniest moment where you can think of on stream when you streaming type shit, or like somebody types in the comments
bro,
some
I
funny
had a
shit, or
nigga yesterday, bro. Yo, you should have tuned in yesterday. This nigga yesterday,
yeah,
he pulled up to the stream, right?
mm-hmm.
And I'm playing ranked on Apex.
Yeah,
I'm trying to make it to Masters right now. I'm over here concentrating ranked. I look up at the chat. This nigga said, "Yo, let me play with you."
mm-hmm.
I said no because I'm already frustrated. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm solo queuing.
Yeah.
This nigga said, "Bro, I will shoot you." I was like, yo, what? I was like, what are you talking about, bro? This nigga said, bro, I'll really pull up on you right now. I said, pull up to New York. I do not do all that talking.
I'm crying.
He said, yo, pull up to the Sev if you in New York. I
What?
said, to the Sev. That's in Brooklyn,
Okay.
I
Okay.
think. And I'm like, this nigga from New York? I said, pull up to Harlem. Nigga said, yo, niggas be in Harlem all day, every day. That nigga said you will really get shot over not playing with me in Apex. I'm like, yo, what is this
What?
nigga? Bro, I was like, yo, this nigga's crazy, bro. But that's how the chat is now. Them niggas is
Word.
hilarious, bro. Them niggas is hilarious, bro. In the chat, the chat at the time, they was like, yo, you should ban them, this, that, and the third. I was like, nah, I fuck with that energy because it's entertaining to me.
Yeah.
But if they was coming after y'all in chat, then I had to ban them. But if
Okay.
they
Okay.
coming after me, then I'll entertain y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll entertain it.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, all those trolls, they always hit the like and follow. They fuck with me.
Yeah, because
You feel
okay,
me?
because they see that that you can handle their trolling. You're not gonna be a bitch and just ban them real quick. They go as soon as they let them sit there and fuck with you. They gonna
Yeah,
fucking stream it.
exactly.
And
It's
it's great content.
entertainment.
It's great content.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, bro. I remember one time I was streaming. It was like I was streaming 2K, and some dude was in the chat, and and it was, and at the time I had like 50 something viewers. He comments, he goes, yo, bro, you mad cute. I'm like, yo, bro,
You can say you mad cute, bro.
and I'm sitting there, right?
What?
I'm in playing the game, right? And I have my girl next to me. My girl goes, yo, babe, you see what he just commented? And I'm like, and, I got my phone right there. I'm like, nah, I don't see it. I had to refresh my phone and shit. And then the next comment he goes is, hey, yo, let me play with you. I'll suck on you, daddy.
Yo, nah, man, nah, bro.
Bro.
Oh yeah, nah. I got a subject for you, bro. I gotta
All
ask
right,
you a
bet, bet,
question
bet.
now. Hold on. Let me scroll down.
Yeah.
You all right? So you seen DWades Son, right? You know
Yeah.
who DWades Son is, right?
Okay, yeah,
He's
yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen that.
yeah. I want to get your take on that. What's your take on him identifying as a female, bro?
Okay, I've seen.
So
Okay,
he wait, hold on. He identifies. He's a finesser, bro. That his bro. Nah, no cap, no cap.
he's just
Yo,
straight with
listen,
extra steps.
yo, listen to me. That nigga, bro. He said, "Oh, I'm gay," right?
Uh
This
huh.
man identifies as a female,
Yeah,
and he's fucking with a dyke.
but
Did you know that?
yeah, he's straight with extra steps.
I was like, yo, how did he finesse the system like that? He got into the girls' slumber party and just finesse.
Like yo, and think about it, right? Think about it, because he gotta be at least like 6 feet. You feel me? At least 5'11", 6 feet up there talking about
See,
like,
nigga said,
and,
I'm
and
gay.
that
I'm fucking with a dyke.
and that's my thing though on D-Wade's son is that like how can kids like be like, oh, I'm a female and shit when you haven't tried it, and look at them, right? Because they had to be they had to at least do some kind of like intimacy, right? So he's basically kissing a girl essentially, you feel me?
Yeah, of
So
course.
like how that he was a female and gay if he didn't even try it, and now look at him, he tries it and is now dating a female. So how that work, bro?
I have no clue. I have no clue, bro. Like nowadays people mind boggle me, bro. They
Yes.
mind boggle me with all like what is your thoughts on gender identification?
Okay, my thing is
What's your thoughts on I identify as like say I identify as a rock.
like that's okay, like that. Okay, my thing with that is
That's
right.
outrageous, right?
Like, bro, what? Like, okay, it's a mental illness. I'm sorry to say this, right? It's a fucking mental illness to think. Okay, and don't get me wrong, right? I'm not truly like against it because my beliefs is you're biologically what you are, biologically what you are. You feel me, right? But
Yeah.
but thing is about that is right is that studies say it was a mental illness. If I sit there and say, oh, I identify as a cat and start walking around purring, you're gonna call me crazy. But if I walk around and start putting a wig on and call me and say I'm a female, everything's okay. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like so at the end of the day, right? I mean, if you choose to be what you are, you choose to be what you are, right? I can't tell you otherwise, right? But don't sit there and try to
Even if you
force me.
tell them if you tell them otherwise, then you're wrong. You know what I'm saying?
You feel
Because
me?
that's what they identify as at the end of the day, they control their own lives. I don't. I personally, me,
Yeah,
I don't identify as anything else than my gender. Like I've been grown up in a household to
I'm a dude.
know what I am. You know what I'm saying? I know some people have some problems with
Yeah,
their identity, right? I think it's called body dysmorphia. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Like when you don't like a certain body part on you. I think when they don't like their own
Yeah,
gender, it's a form of body dysmorphia.
but okay, now does it? Okay, so now is it
I
what?
think that's what it's called.
At
But
what
I
at what point, right, does it get to where it's like, okay, now, because like I said, it's a mental illness if you think that you're like, a male trying to be like, if you're a female though, right? But if they cut it off, right, right, does that essentially like, like justify it that okay, yeah, that mean they really do want to be a female if they get like the whole change, you feel me?
nah it bro, they can be whatever they want. That's at the end of the day, to me, like I said, if you think you're a female and you want to be a female,
Mm,
you could go do that.
that's wild.
But for me, like if you try to change me, I feel like I would have a problem with it.
Yes.
I feel like I
You're gonna have a
would
problem.
have a
Yeah.
problem with it. Like if you could, like you know what I'm saying. Like
So okay. So what's
remember
your take on
remember
sports?
JP from our job.
Yeah, yeah, JB, yes, yes, I remember JP, yes, yes. He looked like RuPaul.
JP,
He looked like RuPaul. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
yeah, that motherfucker is cool as fuck.
Yes, yes, he
He
is,
is
bro.
cool as fuck. And then he came, one time he came up to me and talked to me, right?
Mhm,
He was like, yo, Sharif, can I talk to you for a second? He pulled me to the side, right?
mhm.
He was like, yo, like, out of everybody that's been working here, whatever the case may be, you treat me very, like, different. I was like, what you mean? I treat you unfairly? He was like, nah, you treat me like everyone else. And I was like, that's how you're supposed to be
Yeah,
treated.
like what?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and it's a shame that, like, to me, that's a shame. It's a shame that people treat him differently because
Uh,
he identifies as being homosexual.
yeah. See, I don't like that. Okay, okay. Look, okay. There's a difference between being gay and thinking that you're like like you're a man or female. Because
Yeah,
like if you like what you like, I can't stop you from like if you like liking dudes. If you like dudes, I mean that's your personal choice. You feel me?
you know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah,
feel me? But just my thing, it's like so I'm not gonna treat you differently because you like dudes. You feel me? And people like that piss me off too because I would notice that in the job too. Like when the customers would walk by him and shit, they'll give him that
yeah,
little side look and shit. You
yeah,
feel me? And those are the customers where you just gotta be like, all right, come on, hurry the fuck up and get out. Like you feel me?
yeah, exactly.
You know, um, and yeah. So, but yeah. I mean, as long like my thing is, I don't like anybody like doing like shit in front of me anyway. Like I don't want to see like I tongue kissing in front of me anyway. So like you feel me? So it's like
Nah,
if guy on guy,
if,
like
bro,
don't do this to me, bro. Yeah.
if niggas tongue kissing in front of you, that's wild.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like so I don't want to think
Niggas
that
say, yo,
I'm
Z,
just
look at this. What? Nah, bro, what?
like you feel me? Yeah. All right, but so look, now you're on a nice little spicy topic, right? I'm gonna ask you a couple questions.
Yeah, what's
All
up?
right, let's get it, right? Would you rather, right, shoot up a school and get away with it, and I mean never get caught ever? I mean nobody ever know it was you, ever get caught, or go to jail for a crime you didn't commit for life?
Oh, that's tough. Nigga said for life.
For life,
And
bro.
and I know
No
you mean
possibility of
like,
parole.
yeah, exactly.
No
I know
parole.
you mean like niggas not gonna prove my innocence at
Uh-uh.
all.
Mm-mm.
So for me,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I definitely wouldn't shoot up a school. That's niggas become the school sniper. Come on now.
Nobody will ever know it was you, bro.
But this the thing. I'm gonna shoot up the next generation. Like, like that's crazy. It's either shoot up the next gen
Or
or go to jail for me. And essentially, you asking me, would I sacrifice myself or save 100 kids?
mm,
Basically, so I'll sacrifice myself any day. But
I had them line up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look. Jail is a different fucking breed. All right. And they didn't say it had to be a high school or something. It could be a preschool. They didn't even live their life yet.
nigga said I have to line up.
Line up and
Yeah,
turn around and face the wall.
nigga said, don't look at my face. Nigga's crazy. Bro, nigga crazy.
Gonna have that one turn around mid shot and shit. I'm gonna be like, damn, bro.
No, to me, I feel like jail is more like school.
Okay.
Jail is more like school. Like when you really think about it, jail is a lot like school. If you if you're good, you get to have recess.
Okay.
And if people don't fuck with you, they're gonna fight you.
Mm-hmm. Basically.
You have those bullies in there. You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be a bully.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
if you're bad in jail,
You get the attention.
exactly, you get
You know what I mean?
suspended.
You know what I mean?
And now you isolated from everybody else.
That's basically the same concept. Yeah.
It's school.
And they actually have classes and shit in there, so yeah, that's basically school.
It's
And I'm not
school.
gonna lie, jail nowadays is crazy because they got puppies, They got fucking TVs.
Right, exactly.
They be going live. They more famous than me.
We going live. This niggas do. They dead ass do.
Yeah, they more
They dead
famous
ass.
than me. All right, so next one. Ready? Ready? Would you
Yeah.
rather eat shit flavored chocolate or chocolate flavored shit?
Shit flavored chocolate.
Ew. I mean, the chocolate flavored shit. It's chocolate still. It's still chocolate, but it just
Yeah.
tastes like shit.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. If I know it's fucking chocolate, I'ma just eat it.
All
Fuck
right.
it.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, last one, but before we just like continue the converse and I ask you more later, right? Right? And
Yeah.
this the one. All right, ready?
What's
All
up?
right, all right. Would
This
you?
nigga said, "Yeah, would you bomb America?" Like
Imagine.
I'm like, "Fuck, man!" Like this nigga put me in a difficult
Imagine.
situation. This nigga said, "Yo, you gonna bomb America or bomb Russia? What's up? What side you picking?" Like
Ukraine.
what's going on? Nigga said Ukraine. I'm
Imagine.
in the middle. I'm
Imagine.
in the middle right now. This thing is crazy,
All
bro.
right, now, ready, ready, ready. Okay, ready? Would you slap a baby once a year, and everybody knows you slap? It's like an annual event. Like if that, that time comes around, they be like, "Oh, you about to slap that baby, aren't you?"
All right.
Or eat plant-based foods for the rest of your life.
Actually, plant-based foods.
Really?
I wanted to try. I wanted to try. Yo, another thing is, um, I've been like I've been telling you, I have real difficulties
Mm-hmm.
with when I started streaming and shit like that. It started opening my eyes to a lot of things, bro.
Okay.
A lot of things that's wrong with me.
Yeah.
You feel me? When I started streaming, when I started content creating for money, when I started, I was on a competition level when I had a team. When I had a team that was sticking by me, and we would go to try to win money in tournaments.
Yeah.
Like I started seeing shit that was wrong with me internally.
What you mean?
Like I have a problem with discipline when
Okay.
it comes to things that I really have to change. Like when it comes to food and shit like that, I
Oh.
have an extreme problem. I
Okay,
have an
I see what you're
extreme
saying.
problem that I need. Like I really need help. I need help
But I mean,
with.
I mean, I'm not going to front, bro, because like, if you want to lose weight, I mean, to be honest, you don't even have to do that much. I mean, like, the best thing to do is like count calories. Because I'm not gonna lie, I went from like 230 and right now I'm 190. You feel me?
I've been trying to count calories. I've been trying to do that for weeks,
Yeah.
and I've been having difficulties. Like I said, bro,
Because I mean, in all honesty, my best advice is to walk everywhere. I mean, like wherever you go, bro, walk.
I take a bike
Okay,
everywhere I go.
that's even better. That's even better to be honest, right? Eat once a day. Once a day.
Hmm.
Once a day. I mean,
I
like,
used to do that.
yeah, I mean that's probably the best thing to do once a day, and you can eat whatever. You can be whatever you want. It could be some because I eat McDonald's, fucking Chinese, but I just eat it once a day. You feel me? And then let's say I'll get up in the morning. I'll go on like a walk. You feel me? To like I'll walk to the store, walk to get weed. Walk to Harlem to go get weed from the Bronx.
That's another thing, bro. That's another thing. I've never been addicted to anything.
Okay.
And like smoking is not my forte. Drinking is not my forte.
Yeah, I don't drink either. I do smoke in my front.
I'm definitely not on heroin.
That's
I
wild.
tried. Not
You
magic.
trying?
I'm definitely not on hardcore drugs, but one thing I really have an addiction to is eating. You know what I'm saying? Like
mm.
even when I don't know if you see me when I was skinny. I
Yeah, I
was
did. Yeah,
skinnier.
yeah.
I was skinnier than I was in fucking Top of the Rock. In
Word?
Top of the Rock, I was built,
Yeah.
but I wasn't skinny.
Okay. I don't know.
I was
You're pretty
skinnier than
slim.
that.
Pretty slim down. Like like back then. So I would say like back in the videos we got walking and shit, you was pretty slim.
Yeah, but I was skinnier than that. That's what I'm
Word.
saying. I was still eating at a high fucking rate. All those checks that I was getting for Top of the Rock,
Mhm.
Five Guys, nigga. Like Five Guys in training.
mm.
Like that shit was terrible, bro. That shit was terrible.
Cause shit, I eat McDonald's every other day.
It's crazy.
But I ain't gonna fry. I can't. That shit
Nigga told me to count calories, nigga counting the burgers, the
That's
McDoubles.
what I'm saying.
That's
I eat
crazy.
that shit once a day. I eat a McDonald's once a day, and then I'll come home, right? I got smoke. I'm not gonna lie, the smoking helped a lot. Like I'm not gonna front. Smoking has because it gets you hungry, and then when I don't eat, it just eats the fat. You feel me? So that shit helps a
Yeah.
lot, But my parents walk everywhere. That's the best thing to do. Like walk everywhere, bike everywhere. That's probably the best thing to do. You know, sweat it out. Like go wear like a sweater while you walk on a bike.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. But so let's just get back into it, right? Back into like the actual shit, right? Cause I wanted to ask you this, right? So I know you do like anime showing and shit. What's your top three anime? And I see you got like little posters and shit in the background. So top three anime. It don't have to be like
Top
all
three.
time. No, it could be your favorite.
Bro, I just watched Assassination Classroom.
Yes, it's coming back too.
I literally just caught up to Assassination Classroom. I just finished it yesterday, and I haven't cried like that in a minute. I'm not even gonna lie. I cried. I cried, my nigga. Like when they had the. I'm not even gonna say it because if people didn't see it, that
Oh
shit
yeah,
is
check it out.
fire.
Yeah, and it's coming back soon. So check it out.
It's not supposed to.
Nah, it is. It is. Nah, yeah, bro.
Why would it, bro? This the thing. Niggas always fuck up a good ending. That shit was bro. It was the best ending I ever seen in
Really?
an anime. Yeah,
I didn't read
like
the manga.
I was
I don't know how the
content
manga
with what I
ended.
got, bro. Like I was content. I was like, they grew up. They grew up. They doing what they want to do.
Yeah, but I don't think that's how it ended in the manga because I don't know how the manga ended. I don't know how the manga ended because I didn't
Yeah,
read the
me
manga.
either.
You feel me? But I heard the manga, like the manga kept going. You know,
Yeah,
after it showed them growing up and shit, the manga kept going. So it kept going through that story and shit, and then it reached to the ending to the point where they grew up. So I guess that's what
yeah.
they're going off. But yeah, all right. So that's one, right? You got two more.
Um, Toradora. I love romance animes, and that
Okay.
shit is the top. That shit has to be the top.
Tora
Um,
Adora. I gotta look that
Tora
up.
Toradora.
Okay. All right. What's the
That
other?
shit is a fire. That shit is a fire romance anime. And my number one anime is Dead Man Wonderland. I
Yo,
love Dead Man Wonderland.
me too. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. They did that anime so dirty, son, because the studio shut down and the Funimation just dropped it. Just dropped it. Oh my
Bro,
god.
somebody else should have picked that shit up, to be honest, bro.
Yes,
I would have
bro.
kept watching it.
I forgot the main character's name. The one that wears all white.
Dante.
That wears all white and shit. Not the one that wears. Not his friend. His friend. Not the one with the black hair. The girl that wears like all white.
I, I don't remember her
You
name.
know what I'm talking about though, right? Yo, I
Yeah,
seen
the
some
one with the
manga
boxing
panels.
glove.
Yeah, I seen some manga panels where she's fighting and she has like a fist all bloody, just smiling. I was like, why is this not animated? Like that shit is so okay. So you more into like
That anime is dead fire though.
so you more into like like romance anime. So you're not into like any like what is it like storyline animes type shit.
What you want me? You want me to say Dragon Ball Z or
Nah,
some
hell
shit?
no, hell no, hell no, nah. Because I was gonna ask you have you seen To Your Eternity?
Huh?
To Your Eternity.
To Your Eternity. That's about a guy with a he has white hair, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I haven't seen it.
I would
I
say
haven't seen it yet.
that should be next. That should be whatever you're gonna watch next. Watch that next, right? Also, I
Mhm.
know I asked you earlier. Next to the recommendation, Steins Gate, because I want to get into that right now, right? So that's basically about like time travel, right? And there's a lot of time travel animes, but that one like specifically has like changed my view on it, right?
Yeah.
So it's basis of like so let's just say like we send like we change the past, right, it won't essentially change our timeline. So time is basically essential of parallel lines that's going from the main world line, right. So let's just say like like I happen to die in this world line, but in all other world lines I'm alive, right.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, right, what would be one thing that you would change in time, right, to go to another world line
What would be the
in your
one thing
in
I
your
would
in your,
change?
in your life, yeah, in your life, if you can go back in time and change like one specific thing, right, to have a whole different world line, right, and it's funny because it's more of like the butterfly effect, right? You know how like the butterfly effect where if you go back and step on like a branch, the whole thing's changed, right? So
Yeah.
think about it, right? Of how what would you change and what would the new world line be like?
I would change how corny I used to be.
Word?
And change how yeah, I would change how corny I used to be and change how I used to spend my money.
Okay. All right. So all right. So now, okay, now you did that, right? So now in this new world
Because
line, what would you like?
I've been content creating for like 20 years. I would have changed how corny I used to be. I would have invested in so much other things rather than, fucking around. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I feel you. I feel you. All right. So
I would
now,
have been rich.
right? That's the goal, right? All
In
right. So
fact,
So now, speaking of that, you've been doing it for how long?
I've been
Streaming for?
doing for uh, how old am I? Not 20
And
years. Not
not
20
20
years.
years, of course, but I mean
That's
like,
crazy. 16 years.
so there's never a time where you got burnt out.
Oh, I've been burnt down multiple times.
Yeah, because I was talking about it on episode 4, right? Because this episode what, I think like 6 or 7. So about that. So yeah, so I was talking about episode 4.
You I don't think I told you this, but I had multiple YouTube pages, right?
Yeah.
And the people that knew of my YouTube page was my cousin.
Hmm.
My cousin and this nigga called Teddy is TV.
Hmm.
He don't fuck with me now,
Yeah.
but he knows my story. He's seen all those YouTube pages. I used to be Sharif X Limit.
Hmm.
I used to be Long Live Sharif. I used to be Serendipity 212. And I used to be OG Gusher.
Okay.
But I'm OG Gusher X2 now.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So when I blew up, I was Sharif X Limit.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I was blowing up on YouTube. Remember I started doing those reactions on Dragon Ball Z?
Yes.
I got my shit terminated.
Really?
I got my shit terminated on that page.
For copyright?
I hit, bro, copyright infringement. Yes,
Damn.
I had 100,000 views on one episode of Dragon Ball Z, and then I kept going up. I kept going up. My subscriber count was out like
Yeah.
6,000, and then I was growing more and more and more and more. Every time a new episode of Dragon Ball Z came out, I would
You on
react
that
to it.
shit.
Niggas will fuck with it,
That's
and then my shit
crazy.
got terminated.
Yeah, because
I
you
got
came
burnt
with a
out.
big ass ban. I remember that shit. But they started banning everybody's videos and shit. Got yeah.
Yeah, I got burnt out from that. I got burnt out from streaming. Like niggas can get burnt out all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like especially when people are putting you down,
Yeah.
you get burnt out all the time.
Because I
Just
noticed like
like
a
how
lot.
you doing this. You notice how you doing this podcast shit, right?
Mm.
You're gonna have people that's not gonna fuck with you for
Oh.
real.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh yeah.
gonna
Definitely.
you gonna look. You see how we fuck with each other?
Hmm.
When you did your first episode, I said I want to be on this shit.
Yeah, bro. And I told you, let me build it up a little bit, because because I wanted to have at least
I
established.
said I don't give a fuck about that.
He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't either, guys. He didn't. So I made him wait. He didn't. But that's what I'm saying, though, bro. And I learned that a lot from when I start taking streaming seriously. You notice that a lot of people, that you talk to every day, you'd be like, yo, bro, just share it. Just share it. All you have to do is share. You don't have to sit there and go comment, like the video. Just share it. And people just move
No,
from
you
it.
have to. No,
They just
you
move from it,
have to
bro.
go. No, no, you have to go like and comment on it.
Yes, but I
You
mean,
have to.
but that's my thing though, right? That's my thing though, right? But when I was first starting up, like I didn't want, like I didn't, if you didn't like, comment, I just wanted you to view it and share it, so at least somebody else can go do that. But now, yeah, now you gotta go like now tell everybody, oh, go like, comment, and share, but I mean, like, and so back on the topic of burning out though, right? Right, because when you take something seriously, you still get burned out. Where do you find like the strength and the mindset to just come back and could get back on it?
When it's something you love, you're gonna come back regardless.
Yeah.
I think I told you that. I told you that at the top of the rock too.
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
we talked about this a lot. Um, we was talking about YouTube pages and shit like that. You was like, how do you keep going? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I said I have no choice
Mhm.
because if it's something that you really love doing, you're gonna keep coming back regardless. That's why you see like if you see a content creator that used to be lit
Yeah.
and he's still making content right now, it's because he can't stop.
Mhm.
He can't. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I
Like you
feel.
remember, you know who Dashi XP is?
Yeah, I love that shit. I love that shit.
I love Dashi
That
too.
shit funny as fuck, bro.
But you gotta realize, bro. Look at his numbers now.
Oh, yeah, his content died down. Yeah, because I mean, before he was entertaining kids, and kids don't want to see that no more.
They're growing up.
Exactly.
I still fuck with him for him.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't
I
seen that
still
shit
fuck
video
with
in a
him for
minute.
him.
I'm not gonna lie.
Is
I see
that's
clips
what
for it.
I'm
I see
that's
clips
what
for
I'm
it.
saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like at the end of the day, even if his content is dying down, he's still playing Mario. He's still doing what he loves.
And
Me, I can't stop. I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like I would get burnt out. I'd be like, yo, I don't fuck with this shit. Niggas not fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? And then you just gotta keep that mindset of I gotta fuck with myself
Yeah.
before a nigga could fuck with me. And then when I started doing that, and I started going on other content, uh, not going on other content.
Mm.
Go, niggas sound like I'm doing OnlyFans. Going on other content, fucking these hoes. Like, imagine?
Shit.
Nah, sick. It's crazy.
OG Patreon coming
Nah,
soon.
niggas the OG Patreon. That's how I started, bro. Like before I
Yeah.
got my supporter button. But what was I saying?
Mm.
Yeah, even if you get burnt out, you gotta learn to fuck with yourself.
But see, my
You
thing
gotta
is
learn to
right.
fuck with
My thing
yourself.
about it is right. It's because like the reason why I stopped streaming is because the games that I played died. And
Yeah,
I tried like Call of Duty died. 2K died. So it's like every time I would try to come stream something, I would get my viewers and shit. But it's like damn, am I loving playing this? This is why I do this now. This is why I do the podcast because I have fun doing this. Because like you said, I love it. So I still want to make content. I still want to do this. So now I do this just for me. Like I'm continuing doing this, making videos and just doing it just for me. You feel me?
to talk to you about that too.
What?
You're doing what you love right now, but you gonna hate it soon.
That's yo, bro.
You're gonna hate it, and then you're gonna love it again.
Yes, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not even just me hating making it. Because after the video, I always feel great making it. It's just
Exactly.
it's just people that cancel. It's people canceling. Reschedule. How many times I gotta reschedule myself? Life gets in the way. So that's the part
Exactly.
that I do hate about it. But after we sitting here chopping it up, doing all this, it just feels great.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
you feel me? It just feels fucking great. You know. And so, all right. So now, because I know you live in New York, right? Like you said earlier. What's your wildest New York story? Oh shit, hold on.
My wildest New York story.
Yeah.
Nigga living in New York is wild in the first place.
Yeah, like to tell
Um,
your funniest, like bum crackhead story, like you walking on the train, you seeing some shit. One time I seen somebody walking a pig. I'll put the link, I'll put the little like video right there in the middle of the screen. Somebody walking a pig on 14th Street as their pet. It should be crazy.
my wildest, I think the wildest shit that ever happened to me. I think, there's a lot of things, dog. There's a lot of things. I remember I used to fuck with this nigga. I used to call him Soldier Boy because he looked like Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
Um, we went to Coney Island. We went with a couple girls with a couple girls to Coney Island
Mm-hmm.
to go to the beach. This is my first time going to the beach too.
Word.
My first time going to the beach, and guess what happened, bro? At the end of the day,
What?
we at the end of the day, niggas started fucking with us, right? Other niggas started fucking with our group. It's just me, him, and four other girls.
Oh,
Me,
okay,
him, four
okay.
other girls.
So niggas
So
trying to post that shit. You know how that go?
niggas tried to herb us, right? Niggas
Yeah.
tried to herb us, and then they kept following the girls. The girls got agitated, started fighting the niggas. So I'm like, at the end of me, I don't fuck with the girls anyway.
I'm
So you feel me?
dead.
I didn't fuck with the girls anyway. I don't like their personality,
Yeah.
right? So I'm like, what should I do? And then the police comes. The police comes immediately with batons.
I'm dead.
They didn't swing at the niggas. They swung straight at the girls. Facts.
What?
One of them got a concussion, and the other one got put in jail.
That's wild. That's not wild.
I'm like, they swung at the woman.
What? Well,
I
shit.
should I should have recorded that shit to be
They
honest.
said fuck equal rights. Everybody get this
Yeah,
hands.
they gave them equal rights. All
That's
right, no,
crazy.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like, damn.
So speaking of women, right? And I don't, it could be about your girl. 'Cause I know you have a girl now and shit, right? There's no disrespect, because this is a question we ask everybody else on the pod, right? Because I'm gonna have a female later on. We're gonna ask her the same thing, right? What's your biggest simp moment?
My biggest sin moment with my girl right now.
Yeah. Because I don't want you telling some other story and shit, because that's I'll get disrespectful or something. But so yeah, if you want to tell,
Mm.
I mean, if you want to tell about it to somebody else, you could, but you know,
Yeah. I sip over her all the time, to be honest.
100%. I do the same thing. I'm a big ass simp on this channel.
Yeah, I'm a simp over my girl all the time. You got to realize how important your girl is too.
Yes.
or how important a role she plays.
Okay, so scratch that, right? Let me, because this is one I do ask couples, right? I ask everybody who's couple. What's the top three things you love most about your girl?
The top three things I love most about my girl. She puts everything to the side for me.
Okay, that's
She
one.
puts everything to the side for me. Like she gives me attention when I want it.
Okay, so that's one. All right, what's two?
Two,
Mm-hmm.
I love that she plays video games and streams.
That's fire.
She
Okay.
she plays video games. She plays Apex. She streams Apex, and she makes money off streaming. Yeah, I'm saying she has her own community too.
Where I'll leave her links down in the description right next to yours and shit. All right, number three.
Three, um, just her in general.
All right, so everything about her.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
All right, cool. That's valid. That's valid. All right. So all right. Remember that, because when you reoccurring, a guest. For me next time, for me. By the way, guys, we're gonna get him next time. We're gonna get him sitting right here next to me next time. All right, guys. Don't worry about it. All right. So just now let's move on, right?
Yeah, I wanted to speak. I wanted to. I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead. Do you think about to ask you? About to let you, and then you want to ask me and shit. A couple questions over there.
Are you going to have your own studio soon,
Um.
where
Well.
people can actually meet up with you and have the podcast with you?
Well.
Like, are you gonna have your own? Like, you gonna dedicate a room to a
I
studio?
had that. That's what I okay. So like okay, in my apartment now, right? I have a two bedroom. So I have one bedroom for me and my girl, and then I have a big ass room. Like I have a big ass room. Like just like right now, like I have a chair right there. I have a camera set up right there. I have another camera set up right there. Just for when I stream and shit. So they gotta have that view too. You know. So I
Yeah,
have like everything set up, but just right now, I just wanted them to see like your own setup and your own shit, just to have that.
yeah,
And then, but yeah, I have like the way I try to have it is have one on Zoom, one in person, and then one on Zoom, and then one in person type shit. You feel me? Because
yeah.
I know my girl's not gonna not let me have like girls actually sitting here. You feel me? Unless she's in the room. You feel me? Unless she's in the room. So that's why I was trying to have it. But yeah,
Another
bro.
thing. Hold on. Another thing I wanted to say. Like, I want to add on to that. One thing I want to add to was the last question you asked me. What I love
Oh
about my
yeah,
girl.
yeah, it was a bunch of girl. Yeah.
She like when we grew,
Okay.
we grew out of that shit. Like with other girls, like you gotta realize when you become a bigger content creator, there's gonna be girls that fuck with you too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No.
You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So at the end of the day, she's gonna have to fall in line to that.
Mm.
There's gonna be other girls that fuck with you.
No. No.
She may be mad. She made me mad, but there's gonna be other girls that fuck with you for being you, or they're gonna like you.
Okay.
So you gotta decipher the difference between what they if they like you or if they fuck with your content.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna invite a girl on, I'll say have her in person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta talk to your girl about that.
Oh yeah.
But
No. No.
I'll say
Okay.
have her in person. Don't ask her no wild shit like, yeah, you gonna put my sausage in your mouth
You
after
feel
this
me? Like
interview.
yeah. Like
Like that's crazy.
But no, no,
Like
no, no. But okay, because I've been with my girl 7 years type shit, So we know, like, she knows that that I'm all in with her. I'm not gonna do that with any of the girls. But
yeah,
but it's just still the fact that she just don't trust any other girl, And I mean
yeah, of course.
I get that, because I wouldn't sit there and trust her like any guy as trying to like
That's
you
that's
feel
the
me?
thing as well. I want to tell you about that too.
Hmm.
When they say they don't trust any other girl, that's another that's another signification that they don't they don't what's it called? They don't trust you in a way.
I mean I get that. I get
You
that.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel
So
you.
you
Yeah.
gotta reassure them that you're all in with them, like you said, or not them, not with her. I said them.
Yeah.
I
With
said,
them.
I fuck with the streets. Yeah, like, I just want to let you know that.
Yeah,
Nah,
out
man,
there. Nah, imagine.
so I'm out there. This nigga's crazy, but nah. You gotta give her that what's it reassurance.
Yeah.
You gotta give her that reassurance that you all in with her. So like I had to talk to my girl about that too. She was like, I don't trust any other females.
Hmm.
When I know those key words means that I don't trust you in a way
Okay.
with those other females.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So if I were to like I have a best friend,
Yeah.
she's like homosexual,
Okay.
right? She likes women.
Yeah.
My girl knows that. She is my best friend.
Hmm.
I knew her since high school.
Yeah. felt that. Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So like when like say I wanted to hang out with her by myself and we go to have lunch, we talking,
Mm-hmm.
there's gonna
Yeah,
be
you gotta.
situations where that happens. Like say I become a big content creator, right?
Yeah.
When I do become a
When?
big content creator,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have business meetings
Oh yeah. Yep.
or business lunches or whatever the case may be. We're gonna talk over lunch. Say I talk to like a woman over at Facebook Gaming,
Mm-hmm.
right? And she likes my content and she wants to move forward into making me a imagine I become
A partner. A partner.
CEO.
Shit.
Imagine I become a
Yeah.
CEO.
Shit.
That'd be crazy. Nah. I'll be like, babe, you're not getting in the way of this.
That's what I'm saying though.
Nah.
Like you know, like a situation like that. It's like yeah, you know, come on, you gotta understand. Like you know, for me, you know. But I
You
mean,
gotta you
you
gotta
know,
talk to her about situations like that. Not situations like that per se, because that is a best case scenario
yeah.
situation.
But I mean, like, but yeah, I
But
mean,
say
scenarios in
like
general. You feel me?
getting to that point, you gotta have complete trust.
Yes.
You gotta have complete trust because yeah, you can't trust girls around your man. Yeah,
Like,
that's cool. But
but you gotta
at
trust
the
your
point,
man to not do nothing around the girls. You feel me? You
that's
feel me?
exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like essentially, you gotta trust your man to set that line.
Yes.
You have to have that line not to be drawn. I mean, not to be crossed,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
drawn.
Yeah. The line not to be crossed. But yeah, bro. I mean, like you know, like you know, yeah. But shit, that was a great way. That's a great way to put it. That shit's the words out of my mouth. The word out of my mouth type shit. I came in front.
Yeah, exactly. So when you do have those podcasts with those females, you're gonna have to talk to her about that. That's another part of content creation. You're
Yes.
gonna find a like say you start when you start making money off this podcast shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you're gonna start seeing a lot in yourself, bro. You made money with content creation?
Yeah. On my 1K channel, the one over there. Yeah. I made the most, but I didn't make it from like you know from the actual streaming. I made it from winning tournaments. You know, so like you know we would go play 2K and go win a couple there. Go play like you
Yeah,
know I would do Tekken a tournament one time, won some there.
yeah,
You know, and stream that, and then people would donate and shit like going like that. But the most I've made from streaming was like a month. I think I cashed out like $300-400, and that was on like my good poppin' 2K streams. You know.
yeah,
But streaming to me though on Facebook was more about just gaining like a following. You feel me?
yeah,
You know, it was more of like you know gaining that you know that pure following. And but there was a time though where I did put my all into it. You know, and like you know there was a couple of months where I had like over 1K viewership and 30,000 like you know interactions. You know,
yeah,
and that's the moment where I got burnt out because now I realized like yo this is a job. I gotta wake up and you know sit there and go be hyperactive and go do that. You know. You feel me? Because I was sitting there putting on a persona when on my Kush page that wasn't me, you know. And then when I made my Z from Cloud9 page, now that's where I got to be myself. You know, I got to sit there, I got to sit
yeah.
there and
That's
just be lit, you know, just be myself, you know. But before
exactly.
I
It's
was
a
going
whole
wrong.
persona change. That's one thing about content creation too. If you're just starting out with content creation, you're going to grow.
Yes,
You're going to grow. You have to. If you do not grow, you're going to fail.
thank you. And
And
as you're
you
growing, you
gotta
can't just
get
stop.
you're gonna fail regardless.
Oh yeah.
Too. You're gonna fail regardless.
Hey, there was streams where I used to have fucking 50 viewers and then hop on later and then get like
Bro,
1.2K and
you
I'm like damn.
like us like Z said earlier, like at the beginning of this podcast, he said that he fucked with me when I was doing those Black Ops 4 streams.
Lit.
Guess how much views I had on those Black Ops 4 streams?
Bro, we used to get like what 10 viewers on them shits, bro. Back then, bro, like 10 15 viewers on them
Like
shit.
no, 50 max. Like
Yeah.
50 like and that's like the whole stream.
Oh, you mean the whole stream? Okay, yeah,
Yeah, the whole
yeah,
stream 50 max.
yeah that too.
100 max. And then I started fucking with like bigger content creators
Mhm.
and then I started seeing some shit from them that I didn't like. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah.
So I would start seeing more viewers from that. People started knowing my name. This, that, and the third. I was known in the community, and I'm still known I'm heavily known in the
Hell yeah.
community, but I just fuck with less people.
Yeah. I
Like
feel like you
you're
surface more as you get
you're gonna
as you
find
get. You
out
feel me?
yeah you're gonna find out a lot in your element. You know, like say when you start making more content on YouTube, you want to interview more people.
Yeah.
You're gonna find that you dislike a lot of people.
Cause a lot of people,
It's just
yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
bro.
human. It's in human nature.
Cause trust me, I have a couple people who like who I hit up and they left me on scene, and it's people that like before that I would that when I was streaming and doing my thing, I was helping I was helping them out.
Exactly.
And it's not that I regret helping them out because I don't, because that's the type of person I am. You feel me? But I would expect them to at least like when I need to come at least pull up for a little bit. We could do it around their time. It's not even like we'll do it whenever. But I see what you're saying, bro. I mean, like, yeah, and as I've gotten older playing games too, like, and as you stop, okay, there's gonna be a certain point, bro, where I stopped playing games and I actually learned to live life. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I stopped playing games, bro, and I went on trips. I went on fucking I've been to see the world type shit a little bit, and it's a lot better. Do you think you're ever gonna get to that point where you're gonna be like, all right, let me just stop playing games now and just like trying to live life?
Mm. What do you mean, like playing games essentially
So
is
like,
what,
no,
like
no, no.
figuratively or literally?
Like I mean like literally like okay like instead of streaming for 8+ hours a day like you get to the point where it's like where you don't have to stream for like 8 hours a day. You can go stream for four
I've
and then
been
go
a
outside.
YouTuber first before I've been a content creator. So yes,
So okay,
if that's the case,
yeah. So now, do you ever like want to just like let's say like take a week off and go somewhere. Go out and to like a different state. Go do that and shit. And the great thing about that is you can still get content from that. You feel
I've
me?
been through that. Yeah,
You feel me? So
like I said, bro, I like, and this the reason why I wanted to join this podcast so much
mhm.
was because I was like intrigued on what you was gonna ask me
Yeah.
because I have a lot to tell.
So that's what
You
I'm
know what I'm
saying.
saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro. So if like,
Like,
what's up?
um, I moved out of state.
Okay.
I don't even like. I think you remember when I moved upstate. Do you
Uh,
remember that?
I think so. I think so.
No, no, you quit before I even moved.
Did I?
You quit. Yeah, you
Cause I
quit
remember,
before I even moved.
I remember your background would change. I remember you used to have the the side camera. Remember you used to have the side camera, the one on the side when you had your dreads and shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
you
remember that
talking
shit.
about when it was facing towards the closet?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that shit was tough times too. Yeah.
I actually like that camera.
No,
That camera was nice. Yeah,
I I was like I was going through a lot of rough times like during streaming. Like I said, bro, um, it was a lot of tough times before. It's good right now.
So go ahead
It's
and
good right now.
go ahead and get into the because I mean like people say like you said it hasn't always been sunshine. There's gonna be some rainy days. There's gonna be some days where you just where you're struggling to hold that umbrella up. If, whatever. So get into those tough times, bro. Like and you don't have to get into too much where it doesn't make you feel uncomfortable. But because I know streaming is hard, right? So what in those tough times, and then explain your mentality getting out of the tough times
In the tough times while streaming or content creating, period.
and content creating period. So like the low points where you just sat there and like, damn son, should I really do this shit? Like explain your mentality coming out of that.
Um, I when I was with my ex,
Hmm.
like before, like I have two exes
Okay.
that I had. First one was Micaiah, right?
Hmm.
When I was with her, she didn't really fuck with my content like that.
Hmm.
I was putting all into content creation. I would wake up at 3 in the morning, start recording, make a video, and then I would be done editing by like 12 o'clock. I'll be editing for like 9 hours straight.
Damn.
Sometimes I'll have a video that's an hour long.
Yeah.
Like I would record for like an hour and 30 minutes long or 2 hours long, and then edit it down and it'll be 15 minutes, and then I'll have another episode ready and shit like
Hmm.
that. And then what I would like to do, like what not what I would like to do, but what I used to do with my females and what I do with my woman now, I show her my videos before I even post it.
Oh yeah, I do the same thing. I show my girl to the same thing. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I show her my videos before I even post it. Now it's more finalized and I know what I'm doing with my videos and I know how to get the job done. But before I didn't know a direction. So I would try to ask her, what do you think about this video? And you could tell with their replies
The
or
reaction. Yeah.
what, yeah, with their reaction of if they fucked with it or not.
Hmm.
And I feel like having a support system is very important. Like having a support system is very, very important. I wouldn't have got back into streaming and got back into not streaming. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have gotten back into content creation if it wasn't for what's her name? Kayla.
Okay.
I Kayla was my next girlfriend.
Yeah.
So she saw my videos before I stopped,
Mhm.
and she was like, "Why did you stop making videos? Your videos was funny and entertaining." And I was like, "I don't really think so. I didn't have confidence in myself, right?" So me and her started making videos together, and this was the start of the hard times too. You're gonna
Mhm.
deal with jealousy. You're gonna deal with this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
But it's all in the lesson. If you cannot learn from that lesson, you're gonna go through that same lesson over and over and over again until you get it right.
So yeah, it's all about growth. You know, as you grow, you know, and get older and get more wiser and shit. You feel me? You
Like
gotta
I
take those
said,
lessons and put into it. You know.
like I
So
said, bro.
okay. So
With your girl,
yeah.
that lesson is going to be drilled. It's going to be drilled. If you're gonna have girls coming on your podcast and stuff like that, you're gonna have a girl content creation come to your podcast because she girls are more successful in effect in content creation
Because they're females. I don't want to get into much of
because
that
they
because they're
have
females.
assets.
Yes, they have assets that make guys gravitate towards them. So yes, I 100% felt that. Feel me? So, but yeah, but okay. So now you're going through this hard time. Trying to build your channel back up, right?
Yeah.
So okay, so now what process led you to getting into what you are now?
Uh, or processes as in what, like my regimen
As
or
as in like your thought process to the point where it's like okay now I'm gonna go ahead and become OG at times two. Now I'm gonna build on this one and see where this takes me. You feel me?
okay, what created OG Gusher X2
Mhm.
I got into the mindset of it's me versus me.
Okay.
So when I saw I had 6,000, 7,000 subscribers in my old page, right?
Mhm.
I had 6,000, 7,000 subscribers in my old page. I was hitting 100,000 views. You know who Rice Gum is, right?
Yeah.
I was on one of Rice Gum's videos.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Rice gonna blow up. Yeah, yeah, Rice gonna help.
When he used to do those what's it called? Those
The
diss
reactions.
videos?
Oh yeah.
This
This video. Yes, I remember those. That shit was
the
hilarious.
diss songs. I was in one of those. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And I was like
Like yeah, nigga, that's me, nigga. Like what's up?
like
That's me, nigga.
and that was in the OG Gusher thing.
Yeah.
That was in OG Gusher
Oh
realm.
okay.
So OG Gusher X2, in my eyes, I was like, I have to do better. I have to do
Mm.
better than myself. When I start fucking with myself more and I start doing better than myself, then I can say I accomplished some shit. And now I feel like I can say I accomplished some shit.
Yes.
I went on TikTok, made shit happen on TikTok. Do you have a TikTok?
Yeah, I do have TikTok. I do. But I have a more of I have a sports podcast on TikTok that actually did pretty well. I have a couple of videos that have a couple of 20,000 and shit that I did on there.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep doing that.
TikTok is valid. Yeah, but go
I
on.
went I went on TikTok. I have um not a couple, a lot of videos that hit over 1 million, 2 million. I had one video hit like 9.6 million
Damn.
views. Like
Guys, the
I
link will
can
be down below. Just check it out when y'all do it. Alright, cool.
I have a TikTok that I grew on. I have my Instagram page that's not really grow. I'm trying to grow my Instagram and my Twitter.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to grow those. I'm trying to get over the edge of I like I'm stuck on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok,
Mhm.
but I need to grow my Twitter and my Instagram.
Cause I mean, yo,
So
Twitter's communities is crazy. Cause that's why I do a lot of my damage on for 2K on Twitter.
yeah,
Cause that's where like the most like communities popping on Twitter and shit. So and for me, Instagram is amazing too. I just got into Instagram. You feel me?
yeah.
And it's been hella crazy. That's where I get most of my views from is Instagram. And I never thought Instagram would be a platform to where I could do that from. You feel me? And
All these platforms that have unlimited potential.
like, but to me, bro, I'm not gonna lie. TikTok is really the best thing, and I love TikTok. Like I'm not gonna lie, I could sit there for hours scrolling on that shit, making videos on that shit, and just TikTok is amazing. But the algorithm doesn't like me, especially for the podcast, bro. There'd be videos where I would get like a couple of thousand views, and then next day I wake up, my audio is off, and then I have to re-upload it and it gets 0 views. TikTok hates me. I'm on
You
Pinky your
gotta
brain the third one already.
you gotta start editing the curse words out and shit like that because people will report your shit.
Real quick, Brody. But all right, but yeah. So do you have any other questions you want to ask me before, like
I Yeah,
you got
I
it?
had a.
Let's get it. All right, let's go. Let's chase these. Let's chase sides.
You have a team.
To like what you mean, like for production and shit.
Uh, like overall,
Not
do you stick with a team or do you do the podcast shit by yourself?
I tried doing with a team. I had two other podcasts before this. I had the Aired Out podcast, and then
Mhm.
I had the Anime Airlines podcast.
Yeah,
It's hard to do this with a team because people are very inconsistent, bro. Like
that's what I'm
and
saying.
then
You
because
are,
the most I have right now is me and my girl. Like I'm not gonna lie, I edit on my phone. I edit on my computer and my phone. That's the two I used to edit. So I do it by myself. I sit there for hours editing it and shit like that. And I found it's better to do this by myself with multiple people coming on the pod than having a team around me and relying on them to always rely on a schedule to be on time. And to stop their lives. To do this shit. You feel me? You know?
I always said this too. Like, um, you won't care. They won't care as much as you care about something that is for growth. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't see any immediate results, they're not gonna care.
Thank you. Yes, and it's all about patience with this shit. You're not gonna sit there and just blow up right away. You gotta put the time,
Yeah,
the effort into it. And that's people don't understand, which is why I sat there and I like to do it by myself. You feel me? And just and so I could just focus on it and do it on my own time. You feel me?
yeah,
All right, what's next? Let's get it. Rapid fire these bitches.
got you. Who inspires you to do what you do?
I first started making. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, hold on. So when I first started like my YouTube shit, right? Um, I made a video singing. It's still on YouTube. I was singing "Baby" by Justin Bieber, right? And I did it in middle school, and that video blew up and got like a couple like at the time it blew up. So I had like five thousand views. People was liking, comments, and making fun of me and shit. Blew up
Hmm.
all through middle school, right?
Yeah,
And then because it had Justin Bieber's music video in it, it got taken down. And then I re-uploaded it, so then it got a couple of like 100 views, whatever. So it's still there. You can
yeah,
check it out, right? But so after that, I realized I was like, yo, this shit is fun. Why not just keep doing with this, So then I started streaming on Twitch, started doing all that, and a big inspiration was Pretty Boy Fredo. You know who that is? Pretty
yeah,
Fredo. Yeah, him
yeah.
and Agent Zero. I've talked to Agent in person, like through Facebook. He was the reason why I started streaming on Facebook, right? So when he started doing it on
I still
Facebook,
watch Agent. I watch their what's it called,
the
peer to
pod,
peer
yeah, I
podcast,
I love Peer to Peer podcast. I love that shit.
and I watch what's that shit called?
AMP.
No,
Oh, okay.
um, what's that? They be
Oh,
reacting as him
playback,
and Lo.
playback, playback.
Yeah, playback.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
playback is
yeah, yeah.
funny as fuck.
But yeah,
Him and Lowe's.
But yeah, I agent was streaming on Facebook at the time, right? And I was a big
Yeah,
like supporter of his shit. Like he knew me by name. Like he was like, "Oh, Jonathan, welcome to the stream." I was like, "Yeah, I stream too. Can you give me any tips?" He said, "Start on Facebook. Try to grow on Facebook, and then train it into YouTube and Twitter shit like that, right?" So he's the reason why I made it. And then I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're one of my big supporters too. Like one of my big inspirations too. Cause after I seen like during Black Ops and shit when I seen you growing and shit and I seen you and I was like yeah he's doing great. I was like what I was like maybe maybe I could do that too. You feel me? I saw you growing and shit and I'm like what I'm like yo he's doing fucking great. It feels fucking great to have him doing that. Maybe I could do that too. Cause I lost my drive. Like after a while, bro, I just lost the passion of doing it. And seeing you laughing, having fun with the stream, me donating to this shit, have people donating, seeing you having fun. I was like, yo, just that vibe, that aura, you know, that vibe, that aura in the stream made me miss it, So
yeah.
that's one of the reasons why I really hop back on it, you know. You feel me?
And another thing with that, I think that was one of my hardest times because at that point in time, I was focused on everybody else's growth. You see how you be like, yeah, I see you grow, and it inspires me to grow and shit
Yeah.
like that. I grew, right? I at that point I was growing at a slow pace.
Hmm.
I was growing at a slow pace, and I had a team around me, and all the people that was in my team wanted to be content creators too,
Yeah.
right? So they became content creators, and they all grew past me.
Mm.
So I watch the analytics. I try to pay attention to shit like that and see how I can, incorporate it with myself.
Yeah.
That's another thing you need to learn how to adapt to. So when people talk about certain subjects, you need to talk about the same subjects, which will make you blow up. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For me, like a lot of like you gotta find out what's trending and move on with it. You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
you feel me? But and
So
yo, that shit, I don't know, that shit's wild, bro.
yeah,
I'm telling you, when watching your
I
streams, it
was
was kind of
very
fun.
envious. I was envious. I was very angry.
Was you? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was never envious. You know, it just motivated me. Like whenever I see somebody doing great, it was like, damn, son, like you know, now that they doing good, now it's my turn.
My anger essentially would motivate me. Yes, but
Mm,
I was angry to the fact that like people were growing past me, and some of those people were shitting on me.
oh,
They were shitting on me. Like if you wasn't there for those times though. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
wasn't there for those times. You was there for me, like giving you a good time. I'm glad I was able to actually be there for you to
yeah, to
inspire
inspire,
you.
yeah, I feel, yeah,
I'm glad I was actually there for a good reason, but I was in bad times because I
mm,
was getting angry at everybody else, and they would come back and be like, "Yo, you. That's why I don't fuck with you because this, that, and that." I'm like, "Nigga, you was fucking with me before you even started streaming."
yeah,
You know
like,
what I'm saying? Like you would ask me for tips
yeah, I
and
remember
how
people
to
like that. Okay, yeah,
and
now that you
then
mention it, I remember people like that.
when I come back and ask you for tips on how to like how your growth is going and how you would go about doing some things so I could be able to grow myself, you shit on me.
Yes, and I actually know people like that who sit there and who I've came up with, and now that they're doing pretty good, like I had him up and be like, "Yo, bro, come on the pod." Oh, bro, or I'll be like, "Oh, can you at least share the video, go like it or whatever?" Oh, bro, nah, I got you, bro, and then never do it. Cause people think we dumb, come on, bro. Just cause we sitting there streaming don't mean we we don't see your energy, like we don't see what how you moving and shit. You feel
Yeah,
me?
we could see if you're actually into what we're doing.
Yeah, or at least
Yeah.
you can see if they're supporting us and shit. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yo, but yeah, that should be killing me. Uh, but yeah, bro, this shit been great.
Oh yeah.
But you got anything else? What's up?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Um Speaking of trending situations, you think what's your thoughts on the multiple situations like Will Smith, Tory Lanez, and
Okay.
Johnny Depp?
All right.
You
First of
you
all, hold
know
on.
you know the
No,
situation with
that's
Johnny
what I
Depp.
want to get into. Yes, the Johnny Depp one. That's what I get into. First of all, fuck Amber Heard. I watch a lot of I watched mostly that whole trial, right? And
Yeah,
and okay, now let me get into this, right? Because we talked about
I don't want to say anybody is guilty or because I'm not a judge.
nah, bro.
I don't want to say, oh, Johnny's been hitting on her, or I want to say she's a victim.
But the evidence
I
speaks
don't
for
believe in
itself,
that shit
though.
because there's like the Meg the Stallion situation. She's
Yes.
playing like the victim role crazy good.
Yo, and she didn't get shot.
And Tory Lanez has a gag order, so he's not able to say anything in his fucking like in his music or whatnot
Yeah.
because he could get sued for that, which is crazy to me because yeah, he's fucking guilty until proven innocent. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and but okay, but the thing about that is right about the Toyota situation is that because Meg did get shot, like
Yeah,
you feel me?
she did get
So
shot, but by who?
exactly, and it
Tory.
wasn't Tory Lanez, right? Because it already been proven it wasn't Tory Lanez, right? And she been going out there saying, oh, it was Tory, it was Tory.
It wasn't proven, but there's mad facts to leading towards that it was her best friend that shot her.
Exactly. You feel me? Because I could have sworn some recordings came out or some shit like that saying how this bitch shot me, so saying like that or some shit like that. When you hear in the background saying that, but
Yeah.
So now, do you think Meg should be canceled for trying to get Tory
I
canceled
would
and
say
all that?
I would say if she's guilty of lying,
Yes.
if she's fucking guilty of lying and she's been lying on Tory Lane's name all this time, I think they should take a lie detector test on her
Ooh.
because like I don't know why they didn't come up with that shit.
But you
Like
can't. But no,
they
no, but
need
no.
to.
There's ways to fake that though. Like you can fake a lot of tests.
Yeah, you
If you
can.
believe it, if you're crazy enough to believe it that yourself that he killed
No,
the child,
but this the thing. She's not believing in herself. So she'll be deceptive in every lie detector test she takes. So you have her telling different stories. I want to protect this black man because George Floyd. I want to I want to protect.
like
And now she's like, Tory did it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you put her under a lie detector test, I think it would prove a lot. I know you can fake out a lie detector test. It's not
yeah.
100%. It's not 100%.
But shit, I would. I mean, I don't know why they don't do that in court. But
Exactly.
in court, speaking of court, with the Amber Heard situation, right? Like after watching all that shit, like she's very manipulative. Like okay,
Yeah.
bro, like she's the type of female to like do whatever it takes in her power to get her way. You feel me? Like I don't know if you've seen, but remember when Johnny was trying to talk, they would just mute him every time he would say her name. Every time he would be like, Miss Heard, it was overruled. And he would just wait there. He would talk and then wait. It
Yeah,
was
I see.
overruled.
Yeah, I seen
Like,
that. Yeah.
like and they're doing that to get a reaction out of him. You feel me? So, which
Yeah,
is why
exactly.
that leads me to believe that she's really sitting there manipulating him.
They tried. No, they tried to like in the court right now. They're trying to make him seem like the crazy drug addict,
Yes.
and they're trying to make him seem like he's been abusing fucking liquor all the fucking every fucking day.
But yo,
That it's crazy. Like in one of the I think on one of the what was it like they took his text messages
mm-hmm.
and he was texting somebody. He was like, "Yeah, I'm glad you took me to rehab because I would have been swallowed up by this monster." Right? So
Wow.
he was thanking his friend for taking him to rehab, and
Yeah.
they're using that against him. How are you taking that and using that against him?
Like, oh, I think my camera just died. Shit, my camera just died.
All right, so that's the end, right?
Well, yeah, okay, all right, yeah. Well, that's the end of this podcast. Thank y'all so much for pulling up.
This man said my camera just died. Yeah, that shit shut all
Yep,
the way off.
I hear that shit as soon as it turned on. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. As y'all can see, we have a little bit of malfunctions. Thank y'all so much for pulling up.
I'm glad you invited me on though. I'm glad I was able to
Nah,
talk with you.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Also, nah, I'm gonna put this in the end too. Don't worry. But on some real shit, bro. Thank you for coming out. I really do fucking appreciate it, bro. Next time, when I hit around like 20 some episodes to 30, I'm gonna have a reoccurring guest on. Gonna have you sitting right next to me this time. You feel me? But thank you so
Okay.
much for coming out, guys. If y'all don't know already, I'm gonna have all everybody links down in the description, guys. Make sure y'all check it out. Thank y'all so much for coming to pick your brain. I can't see me, but I'm pointing, and we out.